that's going to wrap things up.
Record the match, and this is a match between Rob and StuART. So this is the first round of our one-shot tournament. This is the initial one. And I'm joined here with Ben and also Ryan. How's it going, gentlemen?
Hello.
Going pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Cooped up at home, all that. So we got a pretty good team. Looks like Dragons versus Fish Slap. For the most part, am I wrong or am I right? No, I'm wrong.
Godcatcher versus Dragons.
Godcatcher versus Dragons. I'm an idiot. All right. So I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Well, let's check in with the players here real fast and see what they have to say. All right, guys. How's it looking? Are you guys ready to start? All right. When you guys are ready to start, go ahead and start, and I'll start the timer.
Looks like StuART's going first.
Yeah, so this is kind of a team I'm quite familiar with, so it'll be interesting to see how StuART goes about getting that Mimic set up with the Ring of Winter. He did something that I would generally advise against with this mix setup. Buying Ring of Winter turn 1. I generally like to buy it turn 3, so I could immediately put it into my prep area with a massive amount of dice with Mimic. So it'll be interesting to see how StuART kind of recovers from that.
Would you have gone Scarlet Witch turn 1?
Difficulty with going first for Stu is that he doesn't have another 2 cost, because it's really important that you make a sidekick here, so that you can have your bag right.
Okay.
For the turn 3 kind of prep. Rob did bring a prep global, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Interesting. I don't know why he didn't just buy the Mimic and then prep, but we'll see. See, because the benefit of prepping those 5 dice rather than Becky lynching the Mimic is that you then have sidekicks on turn 3 in your use pile. An interesting opening.
Yeah. And Robert got the Godcatcher action die out. Oh, wow. I think putting the pressure on with that Godcatcher is pretty good.
Yes. Did Rob just Becky Lynch the Godcatcher?
Yep. Yes, he did.
So that Godcatcher should be in the prep area, I believe. Okay, so this is good for StuART because he rolled the sidekick. The problem is his bag's going to be a bit messed up unless he rolls another couple of sidekicks or a mask out of these 2. Oh, there he is. He's good.
I hate having to pay for Mimic anytime I have to.
Yeah, it's level 2 and 3 is 1 fielding cost though, so
yeah,
it happens. It happens.
So StuART is a little bit behind with his bag, but he can do a lot of prepping here, it looks like.
You can. An interesting play might be using the Create Food and Water Global to make a sidekick out of his bag. And then field it straight away.
Yeah.
But that's another problem
with die, wouldn't he?
Well, I mean, he can make use of them because he has the Ring of Winter coming up as well, right? I guess Rob StuART does want to hold on to the question mark as well because he has a Smash Global to try and defend against those God Catchers.
Yeah. Rob may just have a God Catcher die. So that kind of makes things more difficult for Rob.
I mean, I can't say he doesn't deserve that, to be fair.
Anyone that plays God Catcher deserves that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Rob does today, because I don't think the Godcatcher is as strong as some people.
Especially with Scarlet Witch right now.
Yeah, I mean, he might be better off just going for some Becky Lynch's. This is a good test for him because the Smash Global, it'll be interesting to see how the Smash Global handles that kind of pressure.
Looks like
So Stu doesn't really need to keep those fists, I don't think, because Rob has 4 sidekicks in his bag. Oh, he bought a Godcatcher. Huh? He's going to buy nothing but Godcatchers. I see. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be a rough turn.
He didn't need to pen spades. StuART just spent too much. I think StuART should have one character, one die less, right?
So
he overspent by 1 fist.
Okay.
He tell him that.
He has a mask left over.
Yeah, but he should have a fist left over as well. He paid.
Stu, you should have a fist left over. Yes. You overpaid for the dragon by 1. Ben did the math. He
Then you pay fist. It might be important. I guess Rob doesn't have anything yet that's gonna give those Godcatchers overcrush, but
you never know.
They can still call out his mimic.
Yeah.
Wow, the fearsome 5 red dice.
I don't think he really had anything else to represent them. I think he may have lost his token.
One of the cool things, though, having like all the little tokens and stuff. I like the people who are using the hero clicks figures.
And Ryan's
so you
making
think
some
now
fun
that
score.
StuART's kind of set up quite strongly, it'll be interesting to see how Robber kind of goes about getting around his defenses. Can't see anything obvious that's gonna get through.
Yeah. I think Rob may let through Gold Dragon and just ping out the board.
The dice, so if you can't, you're using the mask to make a sidekick. So you fully resolve that. The dice is now in use. Now you trigger Mimic's ability.
Ben's doing the Lord's work.
PK got nothing on me. Nice. Yeah, so as long as Stu keeps a fist here, he's got at least one of those Godcatchers on lock every turn.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how Rob uses what's available to him to kind of get around that. And we haven't seen any use of Rob's Professor X or the Atlantis Global, which could be an interesting kind of ramp mechanic.
And I think when you get used to doing a certain thing and you want to play the certain team, you forget half your team somewhat.
Mm.
I do, but I'm a bad player.
Rob has a lot of globals available in
Yeah,
his team.
yes, he does.
It'd be interesting to see how quickly he pivots to the anti. I think that's probably the next kind of obvious move for Rob to make.
Yeah, I think just attackers on the board is going to be what Rob needs to do.
Yeah, well, the good thing about the God Catchers, they're 10 defense as well as 10 attack, right? So
yeah. Stu's not going to have a fist on the backswing on
no.
Robert's turn. All right, so he's just holding steady until he can actually get a turn work, and he can have.
Yeah, they're
his
both kind of in
big
a
turn.
stalemate now because they both got big dudes on the field.
Yeah. Oh, Robert may have 3 big dudes, or not. Whatever. So I think Rob's hoping to get. He definitely has that ping, and that helps out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There we go. Okay. The important thing for Stu to remember is that the God Catcher does have that call out type ability,
mm-hmm.
but it just requires the character to block. It doesn't say who they will block. So he could actually effectively, I assume, we need to see what Rob does here.
It didn't matter. It didn't come up anyways.
Because Rob will probably call out at least the 2 gold dragons. But actually, Stu can block both gold dragons on 1 God Catcher.
Yeah, he's got a chump block, 2 of them, but he can kill one of the God Catchers. You're right on that.
Yes. But yeah, he can. It's good.
Yep.
He could have blocked the other 10 with a sidekick. But I guess he's hoping that on the backswing,
He can copy Mimic to the.
both dragons won't die as well. One of the dragons will stay alive.
One dragon stays alive, Stu.
So actually, depending
This-
on what he
This
gets here,
backswing is going to be massive.
the mimic can copy a sidekick. So he needs a couple of. The mimic can copy a dragon. Sorry,
And can he copy the God Catcher also?
he could also copy the gold catcher. Yeah, so that could be 10 if he has enough energy for it. He'd also need to get rid of that sidekick, which and the sidekick Rob's going to make with the mask. So
Yeah.
you kind of need the energy for breath weapon and the energy to field the dragon, which is a lot.
Yeah. I would say he probably needs to re-roll that. Actually, no. He can spin down, re-roll the ring. No. Never mind. So he named Gold Dragon there.
He named Gold Dragon so that he could then prep the 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, he has those to the side for that. Depending on what Robert pulls here, he might have big bodies on the board, quite a lot. So
Depends how he blocks here as well, really.
what do you think about letting through the Gold Dragons and knocking out the Mimic?
I think I would have done the dragon block.
Okay. Yeah, he blocked the dragon.
I think I would have done what Rob did. It's a risky play.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. Rob's got to play super
But
defensive.
he does. But Rob still has 3 blockers. So, or Stu, sorry, has 3 blockers. So
Hmm.
Rob can't get around that in any
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. He needs to purchase Yancey's.
Get that final bit of damage in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, with that ping coming.
Wow.
Do you push with the things? What do you do? Do you push with the 2 god catchers?
I mean, he has to block him.
He does, but you're giving him free energy,
True.
which actually with a gold dragon coming through,
I think that if he gets gold dragons to come up, I think that may be it.
you don't want him to give him that. That's why I said I wouldn't have attacked because then you give him the 2 energy.
Yeah. You right. Oh, and he's got to get more attackers than what Rob has. God catchers.
Yep, and he has to be able to field them, which is going to be a big thing.
And do breath weapon. Rob's got 5 damage that he has. Oh, that's not going to do it.
That is not going to do it, no.
I mean, at the very least, he gets a gold dragon out there and 2 sidekicks.
He does, yeah. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. And like I said, Rob still doesn't have a way of getting those god catchers through, so it's the anti going through,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't going to be a KO 1 hit.
Yeah. I think Yanti, then a Cobalt Trap, get that cycling in a specific way, would probably end the game. And hope that Stu doesn't have a fist. Oh, so he just spent a fist. Actually, I don't know if the Cobalt Trap really does anything.
No, I think you just have to keep spamming the anti.
Yeah. I was really surprised that Rob didn't go with Mr. Fix-It. This is the last hurrah with it, but
I'm surprised he doesn't have some kind of
Overcrush?
overcrossing global.
Knowing Rob, he probably put this together at the last minute. He can do breath weapon. That would knock out the sidekicks. It would give Rob some energy to do some more things if need be. That Yanti's coming up.
Yeah, the anti's coming up. But Stu has... How much life does Stu have?
Stu has 8.
Yeah, so he's still got at least 1 more turn, theoretically.
Yeah.
Because Rob would have to clear a lot of the field.
Oh, okay. So Stu may
Okay, in
not
that
have
case-
another.
No, in that case, a ping damage, a you anti attune, and then the swing through. would do it.
I feel like spending the fist on something might have been. It's so minor, but it seems like that might be the difference.
He should have saved the fist.
Yeah.
The bolt.
Because then he could save a turn. Never mind. Rob has betrayed himself. She cost and oh man. So Rob just has ping in the bag. Oh, okay. Double fist.
I think if I was Stu, I'd use the Supreme Intelligence Global to bring over the Ring of Winter.
He may do that right now. Oh, no. I think threatening Rob with the double fist and then using
Yeah,
the
I don't know how good a move that was really, because it didn't make too much difference what he got rid of.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough to do Ring of Wind, do the breath weapon. So he's just straight up attacking, and Rob can block that all day.
Yep.
I think if he copies Godcatcher with Mimic, I think he might be doing a little bit better.
If he gets double bolts, don't roll the Gold Dragon.
Yeah.
If he rolls double bolts, he does have a game, I believe, because you can spin a Psychic down and Breath Weapon.
Nope.
Again, I don't think the Godcatcher are the threat really here. The
Yeah.
ping mimic, the ping Yanti is the threat.
Yeah. He really needed that breath weapon to clear out that Yanti. Because there's action dice coming. Yeah, he just said that too.
Are we sure StuART's on 8? I think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, but that's not right. That can't be right because Stu got through with 14 worth damage from the 2 gold dragons. So 14 minus 20 is 6 at least.
Yeah, he blocked with his.
So Rob must be at least on 6.
And
yeah, so Rob must be on at least 6, but you're saying he's on 8. It's the other way around.
Yeah, but Stu let 2 big things go through.
No, Stu's let 1 Godcatcher through.
I think that. Yeah.
I know, but they're wrong. Okay. It's the wrong way around for sure, because Rob got 2 gold dragons through, which is 14 damage.
I think this is lethal, no matter what.
Hopefully, it's more than 8.
I think it definitely is. And create another god catcher. How many blockers does StuART have?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it. They even then they were confirming the wrong thing, but yes, they got it right in the end. Good game. If StuART had done that double bolts, he would have had game.
Yeah. He also had that spin down. I think if he just got any energy on that that Ring of Winter, I think he would have won.
But again, like I said, if he'd bought the Scarlet Witch turn 1, that's what they're saying now. Instead of the Ring of Winter, if you'd bought the Scarlet Witch turn 1.
Yeah. I think against Rob's team, that is the key to do it, is Scarlet Witch. For people later on listening and thinking they should have played Robert a different way, Scarlet Witch.
That's going to wrap things up for us here in the CR Game Room. Check out our website, crgr.rocks, for all our latest info. There you'll find a link to help support us via Patreon. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Join our conversations on Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for hanging out.